I'm gonna ask a bunch. This is actually the first time like we interview somebody that like we don't really know. So I like this.
Yeah, exactly.
We got real questions.
Absolutely.
You should Lady Bigger too.
Yeah.
That was, you got a video on that one too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We could put that link in there.
Yeah,
We'll put it in the bio.
Mm-hmm.
Not the bio. We'll put in the
description.
Yeah, the description.
I'm with you.
Put that there. Zach's been going ham on that. That's the next thing I want to do is bring like a notepad so I can start writing times down. Like just look at it real quick and just write some times down so then we get like highlights. You know what I mean? Like some people, I don't know if you ever see podcasts do that where they put like minute this, we talk about this, minute this, we talk about this.
Absolutely.
That adds to it because sometimes we're just bullshitting and people are like,
yeah, well, they were talking about this at 15 minutes and then I feel you.
Exactly. So if we put it there, then it's like, oh, let me just fast forward to this and watch that.
Absolutely.
Because a view's a view. You know what I'm saying? As long as they want to come back and they like what they see.
This is a song, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pussy still like water. Pop up on your side eye. Dick on eyebrows. Give your ass a cock eye. Don't burn the right house. No disrespect to left eye. Eyes ain't looking straight. I'm looking how I dot mine. No lie. You the one I can't.
Is there a certain part that you want us to
Nah,
do?
I don't even, man. It don't even matter, man.
He's chilling.
I'm chilling, man.
He's chilling.
I'm real. Y'all see, I'm not picky at all.
Yeah.
I'm real easy, man.
I got questions,
real,
bro. We're gonna get to it. I love it, bro.
I'm honest, bro. Throw me in the ocean, I'll come out with a seafood platter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love it.
Let me see what's up. Hold on. I'm gonna drop it in right on like 19. Kind of jumps into like the beginning chorus.
That's the producer right here, bro.
Yeah, you see it, right? You should think about doing that, man. Don't play with it.
All right, y'all ready?
Let's do it, bro.
Y'all ready to start it up?
It's game time.
Right,
You already
let's go.
started the GoPro?
Yeah, it's been recorded.
All
bro.
right.
So I'm gonna mute it up, and once you put your song in, we're gonna drop in like we do. All right.
All right.
Ever be my lady winner. Personality sprain, better be in shape. Stuck your whole foot in your mouth, get your ankles taped. You was shocked, I'm showing other ladies love. Let the sparks fly, electrocuted, disconnecting plugs. Eyes leaking, I can be your water plug. Give me hugs, stand up nigga, think I fell in love. Heartbroken, hating how you show me love. To infinity, never mind, never had a buzz. It's been like years, struggles like the light tears. Thought of losing me, it's something that you might fear. I think I'm dreaming, bite man. Woke up feeling psychic, I know you feeling good. For jumping on this right there. Pussy still like water, pop up on your tie-dye.
Welcome to Pocket Watch Podcast. I'm Zach
Cruz.
DB, man, what's going on?
I know y'all heard that switch up. I know you heard that switch up. We do got a guest up in the building today.
Yeah.
Official DB in the house?
Yeah, man, you know I'm here.
Okay. Okay, if you don't know him,
Now you
official
know.
is at official DB on Instagram.
Yep.
He's a rapper. My dog makes good music. My man makes good videos.
Yeah.
Check a couple of them. What's the most recent one? What you just heard, right?
Yes, Lady Bigger 2, shot by my guy and directed Latin Shinobi, man.
And
And he actually that's part 3 to the 2 prior he did. Casket 3 and Ain't Worth It 2. So he shot all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So shout out to him, man.
Bet. And then also if you guys are
those
listening,
are dope videos
Yeah,
too.
man. He do his thing, man. He do his thing.
if you guys are listening, all of his information will be in the description below. If you're on YouTube, if you guys are on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, check the description below. We'll have his where you guys can link up with him. We'll have his link tree. I see you had a link tree, so we'll have your link tree up on there and everything like that. So you'll be good money, man.
Yep.
But yeah, so thank you guys once again for coming back listening to us for another week. We appreciate the continuous support, back to back. You guys have been consistent, and I just want to say, I peeped when I was looking through the like average time listen.
Yeah, that was dope.
You guys are taking off. Listen,
A lot of love, man.
Yeah, that's
for real,
dope.
man.
A lot of love.
I was looking, man, and I saw like I think it was I haven't checked the one from last week, but the week before that, everybody listened to the full thing. Bro, that's heat. Y'all listen to a full hour and you guys are sitting here tuning in. Bro, I'm telling you right now, that's support and that's love.
I'm trying
and
to
I
tell
appreciate
y'all, man.
that, guys.
Like I was gonna tell y'all, man. People, you may not get the support that y'all want, but no, everybody always looking and watching.
Facts.
Man.
Yeah.
Everybody always looking, watch, and people. real people appreciate things that come from the mud.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I found y'all, man. Like, like I was saying, don't get discouraged or nothing, man. Keep going, man. Because
Big
there's
facts.
people that you may know, like, yo, I want to get in the podcast, and they watching you, but they never tell you that they want to get in the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they might mimic your moves and try to, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
Big facts.
And I like that though. Yeah, it's perfect.
Always,
And
man,
and
always.
likewise, like somebody that's already more
Yeah.
established and stuff like that. It's like, yo, I've been looking for a podcast to jump on, bro.
Absolutely, dog.
Big
Absolutely, man.
We here for it, bro.
Big facts. And if you guys are listening and you're one of those people that want to hop on, you guys want to share something with the world, whatever it is, definitely hit us up, man. You guys feel free to hit our DMs. We're always there to listen.
Absolutely.
And if you're not watching the YouTube, watch the YouTube.
Yeah,
Every
facts.
video we getting better, bro. Y'all gotta see this video. This one looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yo, expect it. We're constantly talking throughout the week. It's not just topics. We talking like
Everything.
What about the camera? What about this? How we gonna get
Yeah,
that?
facts,
and
facts,
we're
facts.
screaming at each other, but it works.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we be going at it sometimes, just trying to decide how to better fit it. But
That's it, man.
Overall.
A healthy argument, man. That's it.
Yes,
And-
sir.
And definitely reach out to them, man, because they good people, man. Definitely,
facts.
definitely,
appreciate that.
definitely get with
Appreciate
them.
that.
Yo, and this is most people we had, like we've kind of like known previously. My man DB here, like he just hit us up. He was like, "Yo, I like what y'all doing,
Word.
this and that. Let me know when I could jump on." And I appreciate you too, cause
Man, no doubt, man.
initially we are like, "All right, let's get like a FaceTime call. We could like work
Yeah,
something like that
facts.
out." And he's like, "No, I'll pull up." And you
Word.
coming from
Big
Tampa,
facts, big
Absolutely,
facts.
man.
Yeah,
Shout
bro.
out to that man.
Yeah.
That man drove from
because
Tampa,
this
bro.
is different.
That's commitment.
Absolutely, man. Like I watch a lot of like celebrity interviews and
Yeah.
see how they move and all that. And the best thing that Kevin Hart told me, he likes the people to touch him.
Yeah,
Meaning like pulling up. Like if you selling something, I'm gonna pull up to you and give it to you.
Yeah.
And Fab does that too. And I try to learn from that. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to seem like I'm too good for anybody. That ain't me, man.
Yeah,
You
bro.
see what I'm saying?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Regardless of success or whatever.
Yeah.
So
that's good, bro. It makes a difference, man.
absolutely, man. And people appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
So
and then you got a better product to put out.
Absolutely,
Right? Like
dog.
we putting something out. You could clip it up, whatever. You know, we're gonna send you a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff as well. But it's a better
Absolutely.
product, man, than just like a FaceTime popping up. That's
facts.
perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Good looks.
I'm
bro.
here, man. I'm here.
All right, let's get into it.
Yup.
What we doing? Let's do weekly success, weekly failure.
Yes, sir.
I'll be quick because we got guests. All right. Weekly success this week. I actually got notified last week that I got into my MBA program, so that's good. I just got accepted in my master's program.
All right.
I made a pivot. I was doing some CPA things, and because I do accounting and stuff,
Yeah.
and I made a pivot, and I went master's route. I started doing these little, the steps needed or whatever. And last week I just found out that I'm in. It's go time.
good, dog.
There's that. Weekly failure. I actually. Zach, because we all got the podcast for our IG. Zach, I don't know if you've been seeing the DMs popping in, but I proceeded with that girl for our like cartoon picture /
Oh, you
logo.
did?
That's
I
what's
proceeded because I was just like, you know what? Let me just. So there's just a couple of people hit us up to like, because we're trying to do. And if you're listening, if you can help us, please help us. Unless it's Santi because you're busy. I know.
I know.
Nah, but we were just trying to do like cartoon faces with our logo, right? Like our faces, we got a picture of this and that. And somebody did half of it perfect. Did our faces perfect. Didn't put our logo in the back. Put like some weird shit in the back. So I'm just like, so I proceeded with her. Everybody else was we were waiting on. And man, the real thing I want to take away from it is how much customer service matters. That's why I was wondering
does,
if you
dog.
saw the
Nah, I
DMs.
haven't even been in
does.
the DMs, bro. What happened?
Cause he's got his notifications on for the DMs, so it's funny
Yeah.
because I be going
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
in the
yeah,
DMs.
yeah, yeah.
And like me and you, like I was the one we were
Yeah.
writing back and forth, and I'm sure Zach was just saying bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
But she was just kind of like, okay, sure, like just certain things.
Yeah.
And she did garbage, bro. Like it was not good. But I still kind of like kept trying. But then it made me think. I'm like, yo, how much important, even with what we're doing, if it's
Yeah.
music, whatever, how much important it is to get. I'd rather have one returning customer than 20 new customers.
Yeah. I
Right?
agree
Like,
with
where's
that.
the value at?
Yeah,
Right? Like, yes, you got my money. You took my money. Yes.
Yeah.
And even if your product was good, I still might have not have hit her up because of the way she was going back and forth with it, and it just made me realize whatever you're doing, think about that customer
Yeah.
service matters, bro.
Absolutely, man.
That customer service matters. And it's kind of like to the point that you were bringing up where it's like, yo, DB, he's got a good following. He's doing
Yeah.
some dope projects, this and that. yeah, we'll do anything. We'll do a FaceTime. We'll do
Yeah.
that. You pulled up.
Yeah,
Big
absolutely,
facts.
man.
Big facts.
Bro, anybody ask me about DB, bro, I'm like, yo, that's cool peoples, bro.
Yeah,
that's
man.
a good man.
Big facts.
Anyways,
Yeah, you want to go next? Or want me to go next?
Nah, you can go. You can go.
All right.
yeah,
so,
we end with the guest.
So my weekly failure is this week, man. I only hit the gym 3 days this week, but I went hard for the 3 days that I went. I wanted to go for 5, but I only hit him 3, so that's my weekly failure. My weekly success is that it's kind of like a long term type of thing. But like, anyways, my whole life, if you know me, you know I've always tried to put people on. If I know people and I know that you do something, you specialize in something, you're good at something, I always try to push people your way. I always try to give you, like, refer you to everybody. And I've always been like that. I got somebody for everything. You know, I got somebody who can fix your car. I got somebody for this. I got somebody for that. Everything, whatever it is, I got somebody for. And I've never actually been the type of person that's been like, yo, I want like some type of financial, like reimbursement for the referral. I've never even asked for anything like that. But like recently, my connections have actually caused me, like, it's a possible opportunity that seems to be pretty strong right now. With some things I'm not gonna go fully into it until the time comes, but I'll break it down to you guys whenever the time comes and everything, if everything executes properly. But my connections actually have led me into like a really good position that that might actually help me open up some things on the side, some pretty big things. So that's my weekly success, just because like I always say, like, whenever you try to, like, you give love and you try to do things that are like good of heart, so like that it's just gonna come back tenfold to you. And like I feel like that right there is just like a key thing of it, because like I've never looked at it for like the financial side, but it seems like it's coming back to me in a long way, you know.
We had an episode about just networking. Like everything you do is through everything that comes is through networking one way or another. Any job,
man. It is.
Corporate job, good interview, fucking.
Absolutely, bro.
And it's crazy because like this last year, like for what I do, I don't know if you know, but I close real estate transactions.
Oh shit.
I'm a notary signing agent, and this last year, man, I met some really big people, man. And it's crazy because when I met them, I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, you know, I'll take your information, blah blah. And like those are connections that I build, and it's like now as I'm sitting back thinking like, damn, bro, I've made some strong connections. I met some powerful people.
For real, man.
And it's crazy, like I haven't even thought about it, but like when I was sitting back thinking about it this week, I was like, yo, like I can give people opportunities that can change their life by just connecting them with certain people. And that's the crazy reality of it, is it's like you can meet one person that can change people's lives, you know what I mean? So it's pretty crazy, but that's my success.
But an important thing though that he said is like it takes some time.
It do,
Facts.
man. Things don't happen overnight, man.
Nah.
Sometimes it do, but that's more so watered down things.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Like the beginning of it might be more so like you feel like you're putting your neck out for somebody and you're not sure you're getting a return on it, and or you might feel like you like ass kissing somebody, like, yo, come through,
I don't
like
do that.
Look, but it might sound that way, but you're trying to network, you know what I mean? So like,
Absolutely.
so at first you're like, damn, bro, like I feel like I'm out here just like asking for shit, or like or kissing ass and stuff, and that's the beginning, that's the grind, right? And vice versa, just putting people on, that's the beginning, that's the grind.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily a return on it.
I'm gonna touch on what you said, then I'm gonna go on my success and failure. When you stated, you know, people that can change your life, and you basically do things without asking for shit.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that, because I'm the same way, man. Like, people have no idea, like, who you know, who I know, that can help them. But all you got to do is put the effort and reach out. You see what I'm saying? Say you can be a painter. You don't know who I know. If I'm telling you, like, yo, Cruz, like, yo, paint that picture, man. Like, I'm pushing you to it, but you don't know. I don't know, like Picasso or something. Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, people they just gotta put effort in support, man.
Yep.
As far as my failure, I'm agree with you again. I only hit the gym one time this week.
You in the gym, DV?
Yeah,
That's your
man.
shit. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
man. And I only hit it one time this week. I'm a little upset because the schedule's crazy. But
Yeah, I feel you.
I try to do my little thing at the crib, but it ain't nothing like the gym.
Nah,
but
yeah,
although
exactly.
I would prefer calisthenics rather than weights. For those of you who don't know who calisthenics is working out. Basically body weight, push-ups, dips, pull-ups, all that crazy abs, all that. Yeah, so that's my failure. I only hit the gym one time this week.
And that just takes time. You don't need no weight room for that.
Nah, man. As far as success, I can tell y'all off air. I don't want to put too much.
Hey, yeah.
But I had a couple people that consistently reach out to me that are somebody. They asking about signing and all that stuff.
Hey,
But,
that's big moves.
But where I'm at, I don't want to. Again, I could have did some things, but I don't want to sell my soul, if that makes sense. I don't want you to get 100% of my creativity. You see what I'm saying? So
that's important. Like, so outside of rap, what else do you think? You know, what else? Because like, if you sign, because not everybody knows. Yeah. Like if you sign, right? Like maybe they come after you for some shit like this, right? Like you trying to just do a podcast or something like that. Is that the case for a lot of the?
Yes and no. I talked to a couple modeling people, like modeling clues and stuff. Even like teeth, like for like dental commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I keep all that on the hustle because I don't like to say it because nothing ain't set in stone.
Facts, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm real quiet, bro, with everything I do. But as far as musically, like a lot of music people reach out. Again, that states I don't really want to. I mean, if the offer is good, like okay, I could take it, I'm gonna take it, but I don't want it to be like a 70-30 type deal. You see what I'm saying? But as bad as I do want it, but I'm smart enough not to sell my soul. Yeah. But so the success this week, I did have a lot of people hit me up. Again, I'll tell y'all off.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's basically.
That's
it.
a good. Damn, bro.
Yeah, man. But you know, I mean, and that's the thing with me. I get that a lot. A lot of people like, yo, you should be excited, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not.
But you work hard for this shit.
Yeah, man, and I'm real humble too. I don't like like we were talking earlier. I get more excited about my Rams winning than like anything, bro.
Yo,
like,
shout out to the worst football team in the league right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all beat us last year. I'm mad.
Yeah,
bro.
damn right. That was a good win. I was at the bar like okay. Anyways.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro, that's a good ass success. And I just kind of want to roll into it off of that because I got a question. Like, how long you been doing this?
Actually, me and my cousin started when we were younger. I'd probably say like 2009, but just playing.
Yeah. How were you playing? What, you guys had like
just getting on beats and recording and putting out mixtapes and putting around the neighborhood and shit.
Hell yeah.
As far as that, I would probably say I started taking it seriously. 2000, probably like 3-4 years ago. Yeah? 3-4 years ago. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I did that because that's when I forgot who hit, like a magazine hit me up and asked, it was like, I think it's called The Insider magazine. It's a magazine in New York or something like that. They hit me up and asked, what am I doing? I said, I just do it for fun. And they was saying like, yo, you should start taking it serious and all that. And I got in 2 issues magazine in that magazine. So I decided, all right, let's just see how to.
Let's try it.
Yeah, let's just try it.
So have you always, where did you start trying it? Was it in Florida?
Yeah.
You always been in Florida?
Nah. I moved here in I was here for a couple months in 2012. Then I moved back to Jersey. I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah. So you probably I can hear the accent.
Yeah. I was gonna say you bring like a lot of New York vibes.
Yeah. And then I moved here for good 2013. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were messing around in Jersey then?
Yeah.
Okay, and then 2013, you were here for another couple years, and then you decided to take it more seriously.
2013, I was here for then till now.
Okay.
I'm lying. I'm sorry. I'm lying. 2012, I was here for a couple months. I moved back to Jersey for a year. In 2014, I moved here for good.
You're like, wait, how much is a house out here?
Yeah,
I'm just like, how many square? Like, yo, I could buy
square foot?
4 of them in Jersey for that amount. Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro.
So what'd you move down here for?
I just moved because my son and all that. My son was.
That's something I want to talk about too. Cause my man. So it's like. Started out having fun with it, right? Like kind of like what we doing. That's why I love hearing this story, right? Like start out having fun with it, doing what you want to do with your cousin, with your boy, you know, and then next thing you know, you gotta move for certain reasons, right? Because of real stuff, for family stuff, and now my man is taking it seriously. Yeah, and you must have had 4 years ago. You said you taking it seriously. Yeah. So you maybe had your newborn or what?
She's 2 now. She just turned 2 and.
Oh, she's 2 now. Okay, never mind. So you had 2 kids at the time.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
See, like that's a whole nother thing. Like sometimes we sit here and think about like, yo, we sacrificing. It's like,
Bro, people have no idea. And on top of that, I came out here with no friends, no family, dolo. Just me, like rocking out. I'm talking about people have no idea, man. No idea, man. Can you imagine moving out here by yourself with no babysitter, no nothing, trying to find a job, car, everything, man.
Yeah.
That's just tough, man. Like,
That's faith, bro.
yeah, bro. Like, it really is. It really is. But me, again, I don't, like we were saying earlier, if you throw me in the ocean, I'm coming out with a seafood platter. You feel what I'm saying?
mm-hmm, making lemons out of lemonade, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm with it.
Absolutely, man.
What have you done for work throughout this time?
Oh, I drive trucks, the big boys.
Really?
Yeah, the big boys.
Class A?
Yeah.
Really?
Class A, man, yeah.
That's a dope ass job,
Yeah,
bro.
man, but it's strenuous on your body, man.
Yeah.
Also, so you actually touch your
No, I'm not. I'm not touching.
Oh, okay.
But the hours are dumb long,
No, yeah,
man.
of course.
Like,
Yeah, my step pops drives.
Oh,
He
man.
works for McLean.
so he's touching.
He touching.
Oh,
But them boys get paid.
Yeah,
baby.
they do.
They get paid to touch,
They do.
man. But that man's a workhorse, man.
Yeah,
they
me
run
too,
like
bro.
they run. I'm not gonna say how long they
Yeah,
been working.
yeah,
but
yeah. I know. My man.
DOT
work
might
for
be
them.
listening, but they be working.
Yeah,
bro.
DOT might be listening. There's ways around it. That's ways around that.
Yeah, especially when you partner it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But as far as that, yeah, man, I don't like. Man, my first of all, I gotta say this to get back to that topic. Like, I maybe get 3-4 hours a day of sleep, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Really?
And that's with me working, me doing the family thing, me training the kids in basketball,
Yeah.
and then music is like, for me, the reason why I move like that is because you know how people say if you want it so bad you won't sleep, this, that, and the third. That's true to an extent.
100%.
I'm saying to an extent because them people got cooks, them people got drivers.
Yeah.
We don't. You see what I'm saying? We gotta make our own food. We gotta do this, that, and the third. So
you gotta make some hard decisions.
yeah, dog.
Yeah.
So and me, I go to I go to therapy too, in case.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I mean, we
Really?
can talk about that now or later, but yeah, I do that because it's hard because I'm trying to figure out what to cut out and what to move forward and behind. So,
Right. Like currently you're doing therapy.
yeah, man.
How often?
I try to go twice a month.
Twice a month, yeah.
I try to go twice a month, not like 3-4 times a month, because I try to space it out like that because I don't want to exhaust myself.
Yeah.
Like if I keep telling you the same problem, you're like, all right. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? See what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
I go to you to the 1st and the 30th, I can tell you what's been happening in between that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's a good point. Anybody that's considering therapy, that's a good
Do it,
freaking
bro.
point.
Do it, man.
1 month, you look back on last month.
Yeah.
It was a roller coaster,
Oh
right?
man, bro.
I mean, for anybody, like whatever you're thinking
Absolutely,
about.
bro.
That's a good ass point, bro.
If y'all anybody don't, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I was real ignorant to it because I'm like, oh man, that therapy shit, man, that's for people that got problems and disability. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I apologize real quick in the mirror, yo, because that anybody that's gonna do anything, man, mental health is serious.
No,
Yeah.
for real.
It's real serious,
Yeah.
man. And don't be embarrassed to go because I'm not a crier.
Yeah.
But I use that emotion in the music, in
Yeah.
the basketball. So like,
yeah. That
like
was
this-
your therapy, but
yeah.
then that's good for you because
Bro.
you balancing life.
Absolutely, dog. That shit ain't no joke, man. But go through it if y'all need to, man.
Perfect example is like a lot of people can't do school without a teacher, right? Like, nah, I can't do online. I need a teacher.
Yeah.
Another example is, nah, don't expect me to go to the gym and work out myself. Give me a trainer. I need a trainer.
Yep.
Yo, you trying to work on your mind? You need a therapist.
Absolutely.
You know what I
dog.
mean? Like that
Absolutely.
pushes you up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy, bro. Damn, I love that. Anything like, has that helped you? So how long have you been doing it?
I actually started going back. I think this month or last month. I don't remember. But I took a year off of that because I mean I felt
Because
like
it is money too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Not even that. I thought I was doing a little better.
that's the
And,
hardest part for me.
What, the money?
Yeah, it's like, fuck, bro.
I
Like,
mean, if you try it out once, you should be all right.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, man, just it I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
And it's been like what? So you took a year off. So you've been doing it for what? Like a couple years now?
Nah, this will be my second year.
Second year?
But I just jumped back into it.
Okay. So, damn, bro. That's a decent amount of time.
And that's because like I was telling you with the work and the music thing and people hit me up. It's just everything is. I talked to my cousin like last week, and he's kind of going through the same thing because he has his own business. He was saying the more success you're getting, the more I don't want to say depressed, like the more stress you have on yourself.
Yeah,
1,000%.
Yeah, because it's too much on you, man. And I think that's why I really started going again, because everything just started. Like this music thing, I'm doing everything by myself.
Yeah,
and I'm having this person hit me, that person hitting me, trying to do like the legal works, like the copyright, everything just, and then trying to do the family thing, and then trying to do the basketball. Everything was just. I said, yo, I need a chill pill.
Doing
on
a
top
lot.
of that, I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago, I ain't sleeping like 3 days. Like,
and that starts to hinder certain things, right?
Man,
that builds in.
dog.
That's my biggest thing with sleep, bro. Like that fucks up my whole next day.
Man, see, but the thing with me is I don't, like I was telling you, basketball and music is my therapy. So yeah, I'll be home stressing out sometimes, but once I get on a basketball court and train the kids, it's different. Like I snap, I don't think about nothing. Then once I'm done, it's like, all right, back to this again.
So what do you do? Because I noticed like we follow you on Instagram. So I noticed like you got like training and stuff going on for basketball. What's that for?
Cape May Stingrays. It was a traveling team that I used to play for in Jersey.
Okay. And
I'm paying homage to one of my coaches, Mr. Riker. Shout out to Mr. Riker and the Riker family. And I actually went to Jersey probably like 3-4 weeks ago for a wedding, and I haven't seen nobody in years.
Yeah.
So it felt good seeing that family, the Rikers.
Yeah.
And like they didn't know I was kind of doing this for them, but I'm kind of paying homage for that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So I just started training basketball, man. So,
yeah, I've seen it. If you don't follow him. Official
man.
DB.
Yeah, holla at me, man. I got my hands on everything, man.
Yeah, they wet.
You see them?
Yeah,
right?
that's fun, bro.
Don't tell them that, because they going to buy SIDS and like,
Nah, but that's good, bro. That's therapy in itself, too. But it's important. I think that's a cool thing you touched on is like you got your rap.
Yeah.
Way to express yourself, a way to, do the things that you want to do.
Yep.
And then you got your basketball, which is another therapy. Like, I feel like I have the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this weekly podcast is a therapy. I feel like I go to the gym for therapy, but I haven't taken that step for like going to an actual therapist, which is a different level, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It is, because he touched things on me. Like, I'm like, what? How the hell you know me and I just met? You see what I'm saying? But the way they've been doing it so long. They know how to like pinpoint shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I don't know if you like volleyball, basketball. We'll say basketball or whatever. It's kind of like if you've been doing something so long, you know what's happened. Like me, like I know basketball so well. If it's like if Durant playing against the Warriors or something, Nets and Warriors, and the Nets are down by 1, I know for a fact KD gonna get it, because I know basketball so much. Like I know they gonna give it to him. He gonna do his thing. He probably gonna make the shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. Like he been doing this so long. He kind of like, oh, I know how he feels about this, because this what happened to him. This, that, and the third. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
They just been through it. They just know how to work around the brain better than we do.
Absolutely.
And we crazy to think that we could. Most of the things we crazy to think we could do it ourselves.
That's it, man.
And that's funny that you're talking about that, because like I feel like low key I kind of had one of those realizations where I'm like, all right, I'm trying a lot of shit right now. And then like kind of like what you were doing is a little different, because you're like not trying a lot of shit. Like I'm doing a lot of shit that I need.
Yeah.
Which is different, right? Like, I need to do this job, like truck driving and stuff like that, because I got a family. I need to be a father because I got a family, which is a whole. Some people can't even do that alone without other things outside.
Dog. Absolutely.
And then you got a passion that you caught traction in, which is like, how do I not? Our last episode was dreams versus reality. And it's not really dreams versus reality, but it was more so like, how to deal with your dreams and your reality. And it's really dope that you're kind of talking about this.
That's tough, man. Because some people will leave a lot of things on the back burner, man.
Yeah.
They would.
Or vice versa.
For real. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's off topic, but kind of on topic. Some people leave their family for some shit, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
that's big facts.
I can't.
Facts.
I mean, I can't do that, because another thing that I was telling my therapist, I have a real problem with loyalty.
Yeah.
Good and bad. Bad because I'm so loyal to people that I don't get that same loyalty back, man.
Yeah, I feel
that shit is so real, dog. Like, and I'm loyal to a fault, which is good because we just met. If I see y'all getting in a fight on the street, I'm coming. I'm coming and I'm getting busy. Like, off rip, dog.
I got one person to call now.
That's what I'm saying. For real, dog. I'm here, man. But even anything, like yo, if you need some advice, hit me. No matter what time, like I'm always there for that. But I'm loyal to a fault because I know people will try to abuse that.
Yeah,
1,000%.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it just sucks, and that ties back to what I'm saying. Like, I'm not asking for support, but I rock with you heavy. At least show me some support because what you're trying to do, you don't know who I know that can help you give you that lift. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people just don't. Like I said, I just keep my mouth shut and watch. I don't. Yo, why don't you do that? I ain't gonna yell on screen.
But sometimes it's like a balance, right? Because like just like what Zach was talking about on his weekly success, where he feel like, yo, I've been putting people on, and
the crazy part is, man. Sorry to cut you off, but the crazy part is, man, is that I put hella people on, and I work for myself my whole life.
Yeah.
And I could probably count on one hand how many people actually try to put me on something.
See?
And that's the crazy part, bro. Exactly. And even people that I still to this day still put on ain't want to put me on before. And they've had opportunities because I've seen. I've seen opportunities come their way and how they move and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know?
See? Exactly.
But it's like still, you know, for me, it's like I don't get salty about it, man. I just look at it and be like, okay, that just wasn't meant for me. You know what I mean? But like,
I'm the same way. I'm with you, dog.
1,000%, bro. Because my whole life I've worked for myself, bro. And like, you're in the music industry, and so you basically it's like being like an entrepreneur.
Man.
It's really similar. You know what I mean? It's still the same way almost, and it's the same thing, man. I put a lot of people on, but I haven't got the same love back from a lot of people.
Don't worry about it.
I don't stress it. When I was younger, I used to stress it because a lot of times I'd be like, oh, that's fucked up, bro. I see that. All right, cool, man. Don't even worry about it. It's all good, man. Don't stress it. Like, it's all good. But I've learned that, like, I can't be salty like that, bro.
You can't. You can't. But the reason why I'm with you on that, you don't want to betray yourself. Meaning, you don't seem like the guy like that's gonna do shit out of spite. Yeah. So don't even just let that ride. They gonna get there, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, if I'm doing something out of love,
absolutely,
I can't expect something in return, because if I expect something in return, then I'm not doing it out of love. So that's like something I had to like work through mentally on myself, and I've done it. You know, I've gone through it. That's something I've processed over the last. You know, I've been working for myself for 7 years now, bro, on and off with different businesses, and it's things that I've gone through in phases in multiple businesses. Every business I've experienced it. You know what I mean? And like, still I don't stress. You know, like I have somebody that I know I'm pretty cool with. And like I said, I do real estate closings, man. Yeah. And they're about to buy their house. I'm like, yo, let me know. I'll put me on. He's like, oh, no, I'm good.
See?
And I'm like, why not, bro? Like, it doesn't affect you, bro. Like, the title company's going to pay the next person to do it. Why not have your boy, like, pay your boy to do it? No, I'm good, bro. All right, cool. You know what I mean? And it don't make sense to me, but you know what? I can't feel some type of way about it.
See, now with that, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
With that, I'm kind of 50-50. Like me, I'm a team player. This might sound kind of contradictory. I'm a team player, but don't rely on me to do everything. You see what I'm saying? Because some people will leech off that shit, man. So I would rather work, like, if you say, yo, let's start a business, let's do something like a rapping podcast or something like shit. I would jump on that without no heartbeat. You know why? Because I see the hustle and I see the hunger. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Say if you guys like had like real big people and all that, then y'all gonna try to shit on me for that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because you got your shit going on, don't shit on me because you were here too. You get what I'm saying?
1,000%.
And if you do it with your close friends, they will. That's my man. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna charge me like that. Like, dog, it's a business. That's what people say. You gotta separate business from feelings, dog. Because if it's your friends, I seen the illest quote, yo. They saying people will wear designer shit, but won't buy a T-shirt off your man.
Yeah, they're like
facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Big facts.
You wear $2 $50 Jordans, whatever, Gucci, whatever. But if your man selling gear, You won't pay, yeah. I mean, if your man selling gear, you ain't gonna buy a $15 shirt.
Yeah, talking about
Come
gear,
on, bro.
Talking about gear, I see your
on,
fit,
man.
bro. I see with that casket 3.
You know, this is light work.
I see the casket 3.
Man, you know, it ain't
I see the fit. This man over here promoting right now.
but the thing with that is, like, I don't mean to tell my business. Like, I gave all my stuff out for free, dog.
Yeah.
We do the same thing.
I give all my stuff out for free. Like, I don't make nobody pay for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, but
It's like
I mean-
marketing at the end of the day.
It is.
yeah, but with that is,
But
like,
even if it's just marketing, this shit's free, bro. Take my shit. Why don't you fuck with me?
marketing? All
You know that there's like an audio on TikTok where it's like, yo, my friends ask me how come you ain't famous, and then
you
it's
ain't
like,
share my shit.
because you ain't share my shit
Bro,
yet.
bro,
Why you ain't
I-
share my shit?
Listen, man. Listen. I heard that and I was like, oh, let me hear that again. Oh, let me hear that again. I was like, oh, I like this.
But
dog.
you know what's crazy? Even if I got when I actually really stuck my foot in this, I was like, damn, why ain't they sharing this, that, and the third? And I used to like go on people's DMs years ago and be like, hey, like share this. But I'm like, why am I wasting my energy doing that? If they rock with me, they rock with me. They'll share without even me asking. You see what I'm saying? But people that shared or didn't share, like, I'm still here today. You see what I'm saying? And I'm better than when I was harassing y'all years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
harassing,
I'm good, man.
that's another thing. Where it's like, bro, you just trying to do what you gotta do. That's the job.
Absolutely. And I ain't doing nothing. That's what I'm saying. I ain't, not even just me, y'all not doing nothing wrong. Y'all trying to tap in with the community and do something positive. You're not out here on a podcast promoting selling drugs and all that. Like, you see what I'm saying? And I'm not out here rapping, talking about I'm gonna run in your crib, just doing that and the third. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm trying to do something positive. Not even just with music, even with basketball too. Like, you see what I'm saying? Who doesn't like sports?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So why? I don't know. People are just weird, bro. I don't
bro.
know.
Why not support it? It don't, it don't cost nothing.
Man.
I'm with you.
Is it because you are who you are and I am who I am? Oh, that's Cruz. I know Cruz. Like, but if Cruz was fucking like Tracy Morgan or Kevin Hart, you'd be all on him. You see what I'm saying?
So there is a thing to.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
there is a thing to like, oh, I only promote official things, right?
Yeah.
Like things that are, like, I know that a lot of people fuck with and this and that. There is that, right? Where like, that's why people like us, like podcasts or even, you know, like you rapping, like to do a feature with a legit artist, bet. Now I could get that person that won't share me or repost me or, you know what I mean? Or listen to my shit because they didn't think I was official. Now I'm official. What do you got to say? You know what I mean? Like,
That's
now
what
I
I'm
got
saying,
a good
dog.
feature
Like,
or whatever.
That's what I'm. But you know what's crazy with that? Like you said that. Like I could have had some features, but then that's when you talking about dreams versus reality. Like, you know, I had some big names. Again, I'll tell you off the air that I was talking to for a feature. But it's like, okay, like, am I gonna look good for my dream that I'm featured with this dude, or give my kids Christmas presents?
Oof.
You see what I'm saying?
Oof.
I know a lot of people that I'm like, all right, y'all kids gonna have to wait. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, there's a lot I can say, dog. But I just keep my mouth closed
That's
and let
big,
people.
bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
people just like, they have no idea, man.
And seriously, the music
No
industry,
idea.
when it comes to features, especially big names, all it is about money, dog.
It is. It absolutely. That's all it is.
That's all about
And
money.
it should
All
be,
it is.
respectfully. But
All it is.
it's
Yeah,
sometimes,
of course, to a certain degree, it's a business, but still, it's like
sometimes
the-
people
yeah.
get presented with decisions. And most people don't make that decision.
Exactly. You're right.
You know what I mean? So it proves why the industry is that way. You know what I mean? Because most people are like, oh, 10 bands or whatever for that.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying about selling your soul. I'm not going to do that, bro. I'm not going to spend this amount of money if Christmas is here, birthdays and all that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I like that topic. I just want to say one more thing on
good.
how you were
Come on,
talking
man.
about how you always feel like you're loyal to a fault, right? And that, like, how you feel like sometimes you put people onto a fault. I definitely think like there's longevity in character, right?
Facts.
So like you say, yo, I'm loyal, right? But like how hard is it to earn that title? Because not everybody gets that title. You know what I mean? Like I don't know you like that, but I'm sure people that know you, right? And from here on out, for me,
Yeah.
it's like just things you say. It's like, no, that man is loyal. Like he's talking about, he's so loyal to a fault,
Yeah,
right?
for real, bro.
And putting people on, it's like I'll always say, just ask Zach. He might know somebody.
Yeah,
like I'm not
yeah.
gonna front. He might know somebody. Just see. And the only way you earn that title or that respect for it is doing that.
Absolutely.
Right? So maybe you're not getting a paycheck or something like that, but you're getting the respect for it. And sometimes the respect is more than the money, right? Like it's better than it. And then sometimes it turns into the money, like your success, right?
Yeah.
And
Like, without even trying.
yeah. So I definitely think there's a balance, right? Because I think there's longevity in character. So if you consistently act loyal, you consistently put people on,
For real,
it don't
dog.
really matter what you get in return.
Absolutely.
Because have you ever been
Absolutely.
on the opposite end? Like I know my character. I know what I do. And it's like imagine, have you ever been disloyal sometimes and that shit hurt like tenfold versus like, you know what I mean? Like how hard is it to not, like, you know, somebody you could put on, or you know, this is a point where you're getting your loyalty tested and then you don't. And it's like, that hurts 10 times more than the no return.
Damn, that's a good question. But I want to say something for Zach because he touched on it too. That's a real good question, Cruz. To answer your question real quick, I don't think I ever been disloyal, to be honest. I don't think I ever been disloyal. And I think the reason why I get caught in my feelings sometimes is because I'm still loyal to people that are disloyal to me. And I can't, and my question to you is, I say this all the time, if you lined everybody up that you rock with and helped out, could they ever say, yo, Zach did me dirty? Think about it.
I don't think I know anybody that could say that.
And I'm only asking you that question because that's what I'm kind of dealing with a little bit. I want to say to you, don't get discouraged in that because again, you know who Zach is, you know who, you know what I mean, you know your heart. You know how loyal you are, so don't try to get in your feelings with that. I know it's easier said than done.
No, of course.
But that back to you, like I don't think I have been disloyal to anybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like if you say, yo, what did DB do to you? It would say, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Besides an argument. Like
Yeah. Or something like something.
But that's
dumbass
important too.
Like
It also lies with where your values are. So like if your value is to be loyal, your value is like, I love putting people on. Not really putting people on, but like I'm not trying to stunt anybody.
Yeah.
And if that's where your values are, some people are gonna come at you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you being disloyal.
Yeah.
Yo, why you do this and you never put me on?
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, how do I feel confident in where my values are? And sometimes it is those, and I'm only speaking to the unreturned loyalty, the unreturned put on, like stuff like that. So if anybody ever comes at you, like, and I think those are the values of it. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you're not getting an instant return off being loyal to this person. Like in your head, you're like, I'm boy, like homie, I got you right now, but I'm not getting no respect for it. And sometimes it's that way.
Also, I feel like a lot of times the traits that we carry heavily, we carry them because we know what it's like to be on the other side. Like for example, like I said, I started my business when I was young, so I knew what it was like to have nobody put me on. So when I seen people that I could put on, I was like, yo, I want to be able to do this to them because I know what it's like when nobody wants to put you on. And even same thing in your way, you know what I mean? Like I consider myself pretty loyal to people too, and like I think one of the reasons why I'm so loyal to people is because I know what it's like to have that disloyalty to me. And I don't want people to feel that. I don't want to be the cause of that because I know what that's like, and I don't want to be that person. You know what I mean?
You're
So
right.
I feel like a lot of traits that we carry, especially key traits, we have them because of what we know what it's like to be on the other side, and we don't want to represent that because we know what it's like and we don't agree with that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Now my question to both of y'all, is it hard, same topic, is it hard for y'all to say no, being that you're super loyal to the max?
Absolutely not. It's not hard for me to say no at all. And Cruz knows that. Cruz knows that. For me, bro, for me, loyalty doesn't even it's not even a question in my mind.
What do you mean, like say no? Like this is something along the lines of being loyal?
Yes.
So
Yes.
do you say no?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean like no to like as in like breaking the loyalty or like?
Well, because
You've been
loyalty is very general.
Yes, yes. Like you've been helping out so much, but you see it's starting to be exhausting towards you.
Right.
That's what I mean. When that starts to happen, do you now start to say no because you're recognizing they're leeching and they're milking you? You get what I'm saying?
I've cut ties I've cut ties. I've cut.
I'm with you, dog.
In my sense, I guess my way of I'll never go down the disloyal road, but I'll cut ties. You know what I mean? Like I just won't put myself in that position.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like if something comes up, I'll just be like, all right, so this.
I'm the same way.
I'm just
dog.
not rocking with. And like I had a friend, a childhood friend that I grew up with. Cause me and Cruz, we grew up together, and we had like a group of people, and there was somebody that we used to grow up with, and I had to cut them off a few years ago because inconsistency, and there was just some stuff. I'm not going into details, but there was some stuff that we were doing, and he kind of flipped up on me and put me in a really tight spot, and it was really, really slimy, and because of that, I cut ties forever, and like I don't have any animosity. I don't want no harm. I wish the best for the guy. You know what I mean? And like he was still a brother to me, but to this day, I just won't rock with the person. I don't got nothing to do with it. That ain't me. You know what I mean? And that's just how I am with it.
I'm with you. With you. So you'll cut ties before you disrespect anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Same way. I'm with you.
But I think that's why, like, and that's the con of what I was, like, what we were talking about is, I like the unreturned services, like loyalty with no return, putting somebody on with no return. That just, if in my mind, the return is, okay, now you can make your decisions with confidence. So now when somebody's taking advantage, because I feel like I'm in that position all the time. Yeah. Where I'm always, like, in my mind, I feel like I'm okay. I'm a decent communicator, right? But it's because like I'm nice to people and I can relate well. But sometimes I get taken advantage of a lot. So where is the fine line between being a good communicator and being taken advantage of? Where's the fine line between being loyal and being taken advantage of? Where's you know what I mean? Like, understand those fine lines, and that's why I like those. Like, okay, we can talk and I can rock with you for no return, or I could be loyal with you for no return. I'll put you on for no return, but I do that so whenever these fine lines come, I can make a decision with confidence. Yep. You know, sometimes I think that like, because sometimes you get frustrated with it. At the beginning of the podcast, you guys were literally talking about how frustrated we were with the situation, you know, and that's why I feel like that's a good thing to know, because I feel like a lot of people feel that way, and I do too. You know, where it's like, oh, you're doing something constantly and there's not a return on it, or you know, or whatever. Yeah, those are big things. That's why I feel like that's gonna be the name of the podcast. It's gonna be like Off the Strength or something like that.
Off the Strength, yeah, something, man.
With DV.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. But another thing I want to talk about, because we got like off of you. Man. I love that, bro. Yeah, yo, my man could talk, bro.
Man, listen.
Yeah. This was like a podcast topic. This wasn't even an interview, fam.
For real. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, we having a podcast session right now.
Man, listen, but what y'all realize y'all doing is still therapy.
Nah, yeah, facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and it's digging deep into who you are, but it's in a different setting than
absolutely.
It's an untraditional method of like an interview process. You know what I mean?
And everything, you can tell a lot by the vibe, dog.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't had to tell me, and you ain't had to tell me. You get what I'm saying? Everything's off the vibe. A lot of people try to force shit. You don't got to do that.
Yeah.
Yo, if anybody's watching or if anybody's listening, we like, this was in the DMs. We linked up. He was like, I like what y'all doing. I'm coming through. And then when he pulled up, we was talking, we was vibing, but we were also not saying shit. Yeah. Right? Like, yo, let's save this for the pod.
Yeah,
all right, let's save this for the pod. And so, like, whatever you're watching right now is like the first interaction. This is our first conversation.
You guys are just talking. I was eating.
Yeah, he was eating, man. I was eating. And the messed up thing about it is he ain't asked nobody, do I want to play?
Cruz asked if you wanted to eat.
He did. I'm just fucking.
But
it's funnier that way.
and Cruz was just eating. Cruz was just talking football. They were just talking football, chilling. So.
Oh my god, yo, Zach don't talk no football with me.
Nah, man.
He can't talk for a couple more years. So.
It's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But okay,
it had to be today, right?
Bro, literally, Miami just played in the morning. I'm like, I know what I'm wearing today.
Right? It was a field goal, right?
Field goal to the worst team in the league, bro.
Moment of silence.
So, but the whole time I already knew what I'm wearing. I'm like, you know what, bro? I haven't worn this jersey all freaking season yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if it ain't a good year, if it ain't a good week, it's never a good week. And I know you rep the Rams, so I was like, let me put my jersey on.
I should have wore it, man, bro. I should have wore it.
That's all right, bro. You repping yourself right now. That's perfect. Yes, but I was like, and as the game progressed, I was like, man, do I just put the pocket watch shirt on or like?
Yeah, see?
Like,
It's
I'm not-
all right.
It's funny though.
all
If you look around Cruz's little room, he got Dolphins pillows,
everything,
Dolphins
man.
hat, Dolphin floor mat, carpet. He got even his controllers are Dolphin colors almost.
Oh, I gotta get that. See, I gotta get that for the 5, man.
Yeah. DV.
Amazon?
Yeah.
I gotta get some.
You got. I'm trying to catch up to you though. You got a nice little Rams.
What, the man cave?
Yeah, the man cave is nice.
Yeah, man. I got a long way to go still, man.
The lighting.
Bro, I went it to the point where you don't see no walls, like
Yeah.
crazy in there.
Do you
But,
he
you
said
try to
bump
do
a
a
backdrop.
studio? You got like a studio at the crib or something?
yeah, I got a little spot I get busy with, but I send it to my man. His name is Alexi Brook, I think, on IG. I forgot where he's. I think he's in a different country or something like that.
What?
Yeah, he's real nice with it, dog. Like real nice with it, man. He makes
He's like
all
your
my shit.
producer?
Yeah, he makes everything, man. I just do my thing, send it to him, he ship it back, and he's quick too.
Really?
He'll take no less than a day. No less than a day. He'll hit you back probably the latest within 24 hours.
That's a
that's fine.
big difference, bro.
Yeah, man. Because the reason why, I move quick with my stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't like to be on people's heels because I got so much shit going on. You send it to me, you send it to me, but I like people to move quick because again, like say if
Time is
your editor messes up and like it gives you enough breathing room. Say if
Yeah.
you want to add something. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of like, say if you got a deadline by Friday and he sent it to you like Wednesday night and you want to add something, he like, nah, I can't because I got.
Yeah.
Instead of you got your deadline Friday and then he sent it back to you like Monday. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After you send it to him, like that prior Saturday or some shit like that, and he sent it to you that Monday and your
Yeah.
deadline Friday, like it gives you that breathing room. Like, all right, maybe I can add something Wednesday, add like a hook or something, or add a clip that he
Yeah.
can fix up. You see what I'm saying?
That's a big thing too.
Yeah, he's real quick with it, man. And he got a lot of people he worked with. For him to move that quick, man,
and he's working with a lot of people
he's
too.
working with a lot of people, and not even the home life and all that. So,
Yeah.
woo, yeah, shout out to him, man.
But that's a big thing too. Like if you're helping anybody out with their content, like I feel like most people, like you said, you're probably needed quick in certain things because it's like, fam, I got my job, I got my family, I got this. So like whenever I put time aside to make a good song and put some verses together and stuff, and I need it done,
It's gotta be efficient.
I like when it comes back
Yeah,
quick.
quick.
When I'm fucking like with it.
And mind you, I drive overnight, so when he ship it to me, I get that whole night to be like, all right.
Oh, so you listen to it while you're driving your Uber?
Yeah, the
Uber. Uber. He said driving Uber. He does a truck.
It's truck
driving.
What did you say? You said drive Uber night?
Overnight.
I was like, damn, bro.
He said drive Uber.
That's the safest Uber alive.
I'm like, where Uber come from?
My bad.
No, you good. Yeah, so I listened to it that night to see if I didn't like how he pitched it too high, too low there, like the hook. I
Yeah.
take that out, like, and then I'll tell him again, and then he'll ship it back that same within that hour.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
wow.
So he's super fast and super good.
That might actually work out good for you
Damn.
too, because if he's in another country while you're overnight, he's probably like it's probably daytime.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So while you're sleeping, he's putting in work. So you wake up, boom,
Yeah,
right there.
yup,
So
absolutely.
that might actually be good. But if you need a producer, I know a producer too. No,
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Listen, I try
Word.
anybody out, dog.
no, he was actually on our podcast, John Lorenzo.
Yeah, I'll look him up.
Yeah,
look him up,
he got
man.
some good stuff too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
word.
man. I'll try anybody, man. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I don't want to be like that.
You not gonna put out everybody, but
Nah.
You
right
gonna
about
try
that.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, man.
That's dope. Can you know what I was thinking when like the most fascinating thing I thought about when you said you drove trucks, like you CDL driver or whatever? The most fascinating thing I thought about is how much that complements your dream, right? Like how your reality, even though you got a family and stuff, that's like you can't do nothing about it. If you want a family, you want a family, and then how you want to deal with your family is everybody's decision. But your job is dope because it's a good like breadwinner. It's a good money bringer, good career. But at the same time, it does open you up to like, all right, cool. You know what? If I record all night and I only sleep 3 hours, it's okay. Because while I'm dealing with my reality, I can listen to my dream and make sure this shit's working right. That's
probably helps-
super dope.
Probably helps get you through your day too.
Yeah, I ain't never thinking about it like that.
Dude,
I really haven't. And that's another thing too. I do a lot and people point out shit like that. And I'm like, yo, I ain't really, and that ties back to what you said. I do stuff out of love. I don't look for accolades. I just do it because I like to do it.
Or even efficiency.
Yeah,
it just happens.
Yeah, bro. Like, but the thing with that is, I don't want to say you're wrong. The thing with me, I can't listen to myself all day though.
Yeah.
Ah.
I can listen a couple, maybe 3 to max.
Yeah.
But I just can't because I don't want to.
That's funny too, because you got like,
or I don't want to.
you got like Lil Wayne that says like, I only listen to myself, and sometimes I find that as a hindrance. I'm like, well, you only sound like yourself too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not pulling anything new in, because like Wayne, that's my favorite rapper.
Really?
Yeah, but he also sounds the same. Like he's a little different now, but maybe some people attribute that to other things than listening to other people. But
I wonder if that's like only like rappers, but because like he went to like that rock stage on, like there is some type of inspiration behind that. I feel like.
Yeah.
but
probably.
like now he's definitely like real like he's always been that type, like rhymey, and now he's like really there.
Yeah.
And I feel like before it's almost like he might have had a little more wits in him, but I feel like I don't want to say that because I feel like he's been taken off this past year.
Yeah.
He's been really taken off.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, the Wokasha
See,
feature.
I mean, let me cut you off.
Go ahead.
Everybody to each his own. I know Wayne got some hits.
Yeah.
But if he's like, yo, who you listen to? That ain't me. I don't like the whole Young Money. That ain't.
So
my flavor.
really?
That ain't my flavor.
Who are some of your
Really?
favorite artists or your biggest inspirations?
My favorite. Let me do it like this. I like this question. Jay-Z, Nas.
No particular order.
Nah.
Okay,
This, let me break this down.
All right,
Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Pac. I don't put them. I put them away because that's like untouchable. You can't.
It's hard.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
compete.
You can't. So, but I think the greatest of all time is Biggie. I would say that.
Really?
But my favorite, not in order, but I'm kind of in order. Lloyd Banks #1. Lloyd Banks #1. I know.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about that because
Did he just put something out?
yeah,
too.
yeah. You looked at me like Lloyd. Yeah,
No.
Lloyd.
I
I'm
love
telling
Lloyd
you,
Banks.
Lloyd, Kiss,
Oh, Kiss been killing the verses too. Yeah.
Styles, Fab, Max B, and Andre 3000.
Andre 3000 is a weird one too. Because Andre hasn't put out a lot of music.
Yeah, he
but
I don't
everything.
know,
I had last time John Lorenzo. He's a producer, so I try to let him listen to the. Did you hear the Kanye song that was supposed to go out but never came out?
Nah.
Bro, listen to that one.
I didn't-
He's really good, bro. Anyways, I didn't want to cut you off, but
No,
yeah.
you good. You
Like
good.
Andre is a weird one.
Yeah,
So-
he is, man.
Because he's
but
the best, but he don't put out a lot of
Nah,
quantity.
he don't, man.
Yeah.
he don't. But Banks, that's
Banks is your #1 though.
my #1, man.
Wow.
And you know what's funny? It's saying a lot because I don't listen to him as much as I listen to like Styles and Kiss. Because Banks, he quiet. He don't really put out like that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, his cadence is, ooh.
And he's grimy too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He is like, I like to like. Do you hear what you just said? Type thing. Like instead of like
Was it?
oh man, his lyrics is crazy. Bro.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, are you into his lyrics or what?
Yeah,
are you
his lyrics,
Yeah.
bro. Like the oh man, it's and that's where I try to go. Like,
I was gonna ask you, is that like one of your biggest
yeah,
inspirations? for
man.
things?
Him, Styles, Kiss, Max B, like all them, man. That's where I get. I mean, my shit from, man.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Cruz is doing some research right
Nah,
now.
because he just
let me know, because I'll tell you, man. Listen, man. Let me know what you need. I got you.
I'm looking in my library. So Lloyd Banks.
Course of the Inevitable. Something
Yep,
like that?
Course of the Inevitable.
Yeah.
All right, so right now I got Empathy and Formaldehyde. Those are my two right there with Benny the Butcher. I don't know. That was off the new one. I'm not really a Lloyd
I
Banks
feel you.
fan.
So you probably ain't got his Halloween Havoc, his
Oof.
the joint with DJ Drama on it, Live It Up, All or Nothing. He got a lot, man.
Yeah.
He
No,
got a
he's
lot.
nice.
He
He
got
is
a
nice.
lot, man. But it goes to show you he's not really tapped into to like
The
today.
mainstream style,
Yeah,
say.
because he like, you know, people were like
He's
putting
different.
out so much music, and I guess he really takes his time with his shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And people forget about him. Like, but
Yeah, his last album was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
And you could tell, even though it was a long time ago, he's doing what he does.
yeah.
And there's a pro and con to that, because you got somebody like Drake, who you feel like is adapting, except for the most recent album. Most recent album.
I can't speak on him because I don't listen to him.
What?
Nah, dog. I don't. I'm not. Listen, I'm not.
As soon
hating.
as I heard your lineup, I could tell that you stay away from mainstream.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
As soon as I heard your lineup, I was
I
like,
do.
okay, so he doesn't fuck with
You don't even
mainstream.
got Jay-Z on there.
Nah, but I put him in the Biggie and Pop joint.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
you know what I mean? But like you said, I mean, yeah, I don't like the mainstream stuff. I'm not really.
Like a few years ago, I used to be really big in like not touching mainstream, but it was just so much work.
Yeah,
Which is
man.
crazy because you gotta actually research that. And what it was is I actually used to oh man, I forgot what I used to have like some type of radio thing. It wasn't serious, but it was like some other type of radio thing I used to listen to back on the day.
Like Shade 45 or something like that.
Shape
No, it wasn't a serious station. It was like another station that I had like I don't even know. It was like
Underground shit.
yeah, something like that. I don't remember what it was, but I used to listen to it. And they used to put like a lot of dope artists on. It was crazy because I would listen to songs and listen to these artists, and like 2-3 years later, everybody's like listening. I'm like, bro,
You
what?
late, bro?
Yeah.
Like you late to the party.
And then like,
man.
but like it just took so much time for me to like keep up with those artists and the music like that. It's like I just kind of fell out because I don't even man. Sometimes I don't got time to eat, let alone try to make big underground
Yo,
music. You know what I
feel you
mean?
on that, bro. And that's the thing. A lot of people like to recycle. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good,
A lot
man.
of people like to recycle too. Like, as far as the mainstream, that's why I kind of don't like listening to it. I know it's probably the wrong thing to say, but like
It sounds the same.
yeah, it sounds the same, and
Yeah.
everybody wants to find the next Kodak Black, the next who else? See, I don't even know none of
Right.
these new guys. Like,
Like,
you know what I'm
or
saying?
we're just trying to find you know what the most recent trend I think is so Pop Smoke, then 5EO Foreign. I feel like they're trying to find the next that, and it's like, yo, now everybody sounds like a body. You know,
that's what
like they're
that's
trying to
what-
do that or whatever it is. What is that?
The mumble shit.
No, not mumble.
the drill rap.
Drill rap. Yeah.
Yeah.
That drill rap is taken off or whatever.
See,
but that's
man.
the most
And
recent
I only
trend.
know that because that's the kids I train. That's what they kind of listen to. So, but I don't.
You just touched two things. One thing, I think is more work to find the underground people, right? Or like, you know, the people that aren't mainstream. And I think it's way more worth it when you find somebody in that era. Just like us. Like if you fuck with us right now, you see us doing big things, you're going to be 10 times more hype. You fuck with DB, you see him do big things. I was with DB before he was anything. You know what I mean?
absolutely,
Like
dog.
same thing with
It's
Lloyd
gonna
Banks.
stay
That's
that
why
way.
that's why some of us fuck with like almost exclusively non-mainstream artists, because it's like every time they do something big, I was with them.
Yup,
Like I was
absolutely.
supporting them, and it means more.
And I'm glad you said. I'm gonna touch on two things. Like you saying, it's me more like Kiss. When Kiss did the versus battle,
He
like,
blew.
He like it's like he blew up. Like dog, Kiss been like that. Like what's wrong with these like these kids today? They don't
Mainstream.
like, yeah, bro. Like Kiss been like that. Like,
Viral,
I don't
bro,
like.
viral. Most of the times,
Jesus.
if stuff aren't in people's faces directly, they ain't watching it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If
Bro.
it ain't in their face, they don't even know about it.
You know what's important too? Just like for what you're doing, what we doing, everything. Is Kiss doing anything different?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
His platform changed.
Yep. Absolutely.
And everybody's like, fuck with that.
And now he all over the place.
So sometimes if you're not getting the reaction you want, it's not necessarily because you're not doing what you should be doing. Right? It's
It's
just
just you ain't touched the people you're supposed to be touching.
That's true. Very true.
that Kiss is a great example of that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Kiss is a great
And
example.
to touch on what you said about people doing the same thing, trying to find the next something.
Yeah.
I talked to. I will say this. I talked to Fat Man Scoop probably 2.5 years ago, and he said he likes my stuff. He said the only but with what I'm doing is because it's going to be harder for me to blow or whatever because I'm different. I'm not like everybody else. It doesn't sound like mumble rap. It doesn't. I mean, he said keep doing what I'm doing. He likes what I'm doing. I think he played one of my joints. I think at a party or something. He said he likes what I'm doing, but it's going to be hard if I want to like sign or something. It's going to be hard because I'm different and I'm not like anybody else.
That's for
And-
sure,
And
though.
that's what they're looking at. And I just told him like, yo, that's all I need, dog.
Yeah.
Like I'm not looking for no handout. Just give me that. right there. Because one thing I will say about myself, I like, kind of weird, I like being told no, because I don't think nobody will work as hard as me, dog. Like I'll lose sleep before you win. You get what I'm saying? So even like the get off topic a little bit, like I was talking to my therapist, he kind of tall, and I told him that's I think that's part of my problem. Like, why I don't sleep, because I want everything I want so bad, I'm willing to sacrifice sleep to get it. Yeah. And I was telling him, like, dog, like, if me and you playing basketball, if I know I got to play you on a Friday and I get all that week to prep, I'm going to study a game. I'm going to study my game. I'm going to study film. So you're not going to try to dunk on me. Mind you, he tall. Yeah. So you're not going to try to dunk on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to air you out. You know what I'm saying? So, so he just started laughing. Was like, I get what you're saying, but try to get some sleep. So that's how we ended off.
No, for real, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like...
Yeah, man. And honestly, being different is almost better, because I feel like most albums I still listen to today that came out even a while ago or more recently, I didn't necessarily understand the first time around. Mm-hmm. Like, that's why a lot of people like the Kanye Donda album, right? Like, first time around, they're like, eh. So second time around, they're like, yo, this shit actually pulling together. Okay. And then you start to see the longevity, right? Like we could talk about, because we got an artist on. Yeah. CLB versus Donda, right? Mm-hmm. You listen first time around, CLB is like, yo, that did everything I needed a little bit. For the most part, for the mainstream listeners, right? Like, he checked all the boxes I needed. Boom, cool, download. Donda was a little more like outside, like you weren't expecting that, this and that. And then when you start thinking about replay value and stuff, and you start thinking like, oh, which one's starting to live a little more? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Off rip, I was more like, CLB is better. Like, what are we talking about? What are we even doing? And then I started talking to certain people about it. Even John kind of opened my eyes a little bit to it, because he does producing. He's like, you don't even know what this man was doing on Donda. Like, he was doing some stuff. And then, everything like then now I find myself, when any like songs from CLB comes on, I'm skipping it, because I know the song. Yeah. I feel like I already know the song.
Okay, I should have wrote this down. There's 3 things I want to tell you. Are you done, or you want to cut you off?
No, I'm done. That was it.
Okay. I didn't hear Drake's album, because again, I don't really rock with him. Okay. Donda, I only heard one song. You could probably guess what song that was. The one with the locks on it. Okay. The Kid Styles. Yeah. Of course, I honestly, I listen to that song every day, man. I don't know what that Jesus Lord Part 2, I don't know what it does to me. Yeah. But that just, I don't know, man. Just when I hear them, they just, whatever, man. Yeah. But, I forgot my, what were you saying? There was one more.
Because I was just saying that how CLB was nice at first and Donda wasn't, but then as time progressed, I was getting tired of CLB, because I'm like, I already know exactly what it was. That's like the same album you put out before. Absolutely. And I kind of, most albums I like, they had to grow on me. Mm-hmm. So most albums from back in the day, or even more recently, that I still listen to, had to grow on me. Yes. At first they sounded different. First thing for me, like Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, back when I was you're older than me, but like back when I was in high school, that shit sounded weird at first. Yeah. Right? Like you hear Young Thug, you're like, bitch,
like,
get the fuck out. Yeah. But then it's like, but not like the shit that grows on you sounds better. Like Griselda, I fuck with Griselda. Do you like Griselda?
It's not that I don't. It's just, I guess.
They got too mainstream too quick.
No, not even that. It's just I'm stuck in my ways. Yeah, like I listen to the people I listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, now, I mean, Benny the Butcher, they all right. Yeah. But if you say, yo, like put this in the car or whatever, that's not the first people I'm gonna listen to. Yeah. No disrespect. No. I'm still going put on my people, Kiss and all them. Like, you see what I'm saying? But that's just me. But to like you said about the skipping songs and all that, because you heard us already. Right. Everything, like. I'll say it, I don't care. I got the albums that I'm gonna put out. I got 2 albums in the cut. I'm only saying that because all the songs that I've been putting out are not gonna be on the album. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, like you said, like I don't want people to get to my stuff and like, oh, I heard this, I heard that. I don't want it to be a process of elimination. I want it to be a fresh slate. Mm-hmm. And let people ride out and listen to it and see what's up. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? And I've been working on this for 3 years, dog. Like the things that I work, nobody heard these. So everything I put out is like, even the mixtapes. Like you ain't gonna hear nothing the same. Mm-hmm. So, but while you saying like okay, Drake, I heard this. You already put this out. Kanye, same with Kanye. That's why I don't try to put this what other people put. I mean, when people put on these shit that they heard already, I don't want to do that because I don't want it to be a process of elimination.
Yeah, bro. So, yeah, man. It's because it's like a couple things. Like one thing, as far as like, that's why I think it's great that homie told you like it's different. Yeah, that's all I mean. And from listening to your stuff, it is different. Yeah, and I think that's good because like the best things I like now had to grow on me. Like the thing with Griselda is like they use their verses were always like an extra. Like they would do it like awkwardly. I feel like if you listen to like some of them, like they do their verses like not on beat as much as most rappers do, you know. And sometimes that gave me some getting used to. It got me some getting used to. But then now I kind of like it because when you hear that boom, beep, boom, and then like they kind of like finish it later.
See, but I don't mean to cut you off again. I don't know if y'all listen to Prodigy from Mobb Deep. Yeah, he was the one that I don't want to say away, started right? it. Yeah, okay. I don't want to say he was the one that started it, but that's the one that comes to mind as far as offbeat rapping. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know. I'm gonna say he started that because I mean that's from what I'm used to. He started that, and now it's like you said, I didn't even know until you said like they kind of rap off beat a little bit. Yeah, and some people are doing that, like
Blueface.
Exactly,
was doing it too.
Exactly, like now he's on beat now or some shit, right?
I don't know.
I heard his last. I heard from people that his last one he was kind of on beat, so I
don't
even
know. Hear the last one. But yeah, I know Blueface was off beat. When he first dropped it, I was like, "What the hell did man do?"
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, and I guess that's the wave everybody's trying to ride, but I mean, I'm not.
That's the other thing too is like, it makes me think because like I got some friends that are older. I'm young, you know, like I'm only 25. I got some friends that are younger, and then you kind of see. Like, I always wonder when is the age, because I got a lot of people that tell me now, like, because, like, I hear your group, and you're very much music. Yeah. You're very much music. Yeah. But then it's
substance, bro.
It's at a certain time in your life, it feels like. You know what I mean? And then, like, I'm kind of waiting for that for me, you know, because, like, I'm starting to think, like, damn, bro. And is the reason, because when I hear Griselda, I'm like, ooh, that's new. Yeah. They kind of rapping off beat, and they're killing it. But then when you hear it, you're like, that sounds like Styles P. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or Prodigy. Prodigy, my bad.
You right.
You know, it's like, that's dope. Them kids are doing good. But that sounds just like Prodigy. You know what I mean?
And you make perfect sense with that. How you say you're kind of waiting for that with you. Yeah. I think it's going to be hard for you. I don't want to say hard because it's too much recycling.
Yeah, eventually.
The people that I'm listening to, they've been around and haven't gone anywhere. So, like, it's already, like, okay, I'll say this. Like, okay, Kodak Black was hot or whatever. Yeah. Now it's like, who do people listen to now? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And so whoever the people listen to now, they don't listen to that person no more because somebody else is coming. It's not like consistent. You see what I'm saying? I'll speak on it like the baby. He did that whole thing at the concert. It's like people are trying to cancel him, but y'all was just on him last year. Yeah. And it's like, okay, who's the next the baby now? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Now it's Lil Baby. Okay, now people are saying like he's starting to get washed. Okay, now who's the next? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's too much. It's too much recycling. So that's why I'm thinking it's hard for people to have longevity because of that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So
longevity. That's why you gotta give some respect to your boy Drake, dog. Even though you don't like him,
the reason why,
except for the last album, that's why that argument kind of starts to get fainted. Yeah. Because that goes to show how hard longevity is. Okay. It takes one album.
The reason why, and again, I did hear this. I did hear a lot of people write for a lot of people and this, that, and the third, like the Jackson 5. I heard everybody does that. But with me, you can't call yourself the GOAT, dog. And people talking about, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
You can't call yourself the GOAT talking. And then you got writers and all that. And nah, bro, I can't. That's just me. Like, I'm nobody to him. But if you ask me, I'm going to say I can't respect that.
Yeah. Like, it is hard because there's two sides of the argument. There's one where it's like, if you don't write your shit, like, are you really a rapper? Because you got people out here, like, that are not writing and killing it. Or writing their shit and, you know what I mean? Like, lyricism is the soul of rap, right? But then on the other hand, it's like there's some people that can write shit but can't deliver it. Yeah. And he's the master of delivery, right? Like, you can't argue that. If somebody writes it, he's doing, if not the same, but better than that writer expected it, right? Because like Partisan Fontaine, I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's pretty good, but he was one of the people that has always been pointed out as one of Drake's writers. And I'm not gonna lie,
I did hear. What's the other cat name? Sorry to cut you off.
you probably no. There is another one. There is another one.
He black, man.
Well,
I know.
two white guys.
Shit, man. What the hell is his name? They kind of cut him off. Damn.
I know there's another one.
There's somebody.
It's
can
not
probably look it
Max.
up.
It's
Yeah,
not.
look it up. I forgot his name,
Put
man.
Drake ghostwriters. There's somebody listening that's like screaming the
Yeah,
name
they
right
like,
now.
it's right here.
So,
It's him.
Quentin Miller.
Yeah,
Quentin Miller.
Quentin Miller. Yep.
Yeah.
And he
Quentin
black,
Miller.
right? See, look.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a name. I just got a name.
He's the main one though, but he
Yeah.
can never be Drake, and that's the hard part, right? Because there is to be a rapper, it is
Yeah.
twofold. You know, like not everybody could be
Bruh,
Kendrick Lamar.
No, but I can be Kendrick. And another thing that ties in with that, dog, is
J. Cole.
Is image
Henry.
too, bro.
Yeah,
And that's another thing. Fat Man Scoop said. He said, like, I like what you're doing, but it's gonna be hard. He said that's part of the reason because I don't have the image. I don't have the crazy hair. I clean cut. Believe it or not, dark skin. Like that dark skin and light skin shit is real, dog.
really,
It's hell yeah, it's real.
really.
Hell yeah. Look, Quentin Miller. He darker than Drake. Quentin Miller couldn't pop off.
Yeah.
Think about
He's
it.
a little bit darker.
See, as a
See what I'm
white,
saying? Look, see what I'm saying?
see, as a white boy, I always feel like
All right, look, for example, like
you.
look at Bieber.
Yeah,
You think when he popped off at the time, we'll say 13. You think if any black kid did what Bieber did, who would win, Bieber or the black kid?
right.
I'm not
Right.
trying to throw color into it, but let's think
Right.
about it now. You see what I'm saying?
Because like for the most part, consumers, like there's a big percentage of white people in America, right? Big. It's like it's at least 50 or over, right?
Yeah.
Of white people in America. So then maybe white people see the lighter skin and feel like they identify more, like even if it's subconscious, because it's like light skin, dark skin. You ain't black, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like you shouldn't
I mean,
identify anyways.
yeah, and it
It
sucks.
shouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, and it sucks. It has to be like that. But let's call it for what it is. You see what I'm
That
saying?
might be it, right? Like on average, the bigger percentage of the population might identify more with a light skin, even though
You know what's funny though?
it's not the same. You, know
say-
what I mean?
You say that
you're not the same race.
You say that I'm breaking through like all the artists in my head. I'm running through, and it sounds like R&B more singing tends to be a lot more light skinned than like trap rap and shit like that. You know what I mean? Think about it. Think about it. Like, come
Tell
on,
me,
Chris
man.
Brown, R. Kelly, all of them. Like, you know what I mean? Natalie, all them like that. They are a little bit more light skinned. Think about like R&B side. The
But
R&B
those
side.
are all the pretty boys.
Exactly.
You know
Because then you
saying,
still
dog?
got like who's
Who's like a R&B
Who's
singer
that R&B
like,
group?
It's like darker.
Tyrese.
Tyrese is dark. He you know what I mean?
But what group was he a part? He was a part of TLC. So you got
You talking about T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili?
that's not Tyrese was on another group. But even them TLC darker dudes, right?
Nah,
Or
that's
two
a
out of
female.
three.
That was females, yeah.
it's female.
TLC is female. That's why I was like, wait, Tyrese on
Yeah, that's what-
TLC?
that's
What
what
group
I
was
said.
Tyrese
I was
on?
like, wait, what?
What group was Tyrese on?
I don't know.
Tyrese what? I don't know.
I don't think he's a part of the group, but
Off Fast and Furious, right?
man, that's a
Oh,
move.
Tyrese Gibson?
Yeah,
Tyrese Gibson was on
that's
a R&B group with
Yeah, but did he start with that or did he start with movies?
no. He started R&B. He was a
Oh,
singer.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. See,
I just want to say that because they were all dark skinned. You know what I mean?
So
but
his,
like they killed it.
TGT.
TGT.
I
It
ain't
was
never heard of that.
was an American supergroup that consisted of R&B singers Tyrese Gibson,
Genuine.
Genuine, and Tank.
Tank.
I ain't know they had. I thought they just sung together. I ain't know they was a group.
TGT. Okay.
TGT.
I ain't know they was a group.
I didn't know. I
Anyways,
didn't know either. Bro.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know.
I just wanted to argue with Zach because Zach said R&B had a
Well,
lot of
so-
light skin. I was like, hey.
Okay, but percentage wise,
Anyways, it's pretty boys.
yeah.
You right?
It's
You
just
right.
pretty boys.
You right.
But
But time out. You absolutely right. Again, I don't mean to throw color in this, but let's call it for what it is.
this is awkward as fuck right now.
I know. No, but hey, but listen, man,
Don't
I shoot
stress
it. I shoot it, dog. If you line any female up and say, "Yo, who'd you rather listen to, Tyrese or Chris Brown?"
Right.
And to be
You
honest,
see what I'm
about
saying?
it, and what did I
Like,
say?
let's be real.
What did I say? I was like, yo, did he even like make music first, or was he an actor first? He's heard me
See, he
say
didn't
that.
even know. Like, you know what I mean?
I knew he sang, but I didn't know that's how he like started getting popping, to be honest. So I knew it was Genuine show that, but I didn't know about Tyrese though.
But there's also a reason why, like, they say, like, oh, why you acting light skinned? Why you acting light skinned? Because you, like, bitch made a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So of course, the light skinned dude is going to be dancing and doing all this and stuff. Like, Tyrese don't really do that.
Yes,
so
he does. You ain't see that man's movies?
Yeah, he be dancing.
There's a pros and cons to it, bro. At least nobody can tell you that.
hey, this man Tyrese be anywhere shaking his titties. What you talking about?
Yeah, he be wild. Tyrese be bugging, man.
Oh, man. Yo, anything else you want to get off, bro? Is there anything you think about, man?
Man, anything, man. I don't really got nothing, but
That was already a good pod, bro. We an hour 17 in.
Yeah, man.
Yo, we
Time
killed it,
fly, bro.
Bro,
Damn,
we hit the weekly success and failures. We got how you got into it. We got to dive in on the therapy, dive in on the internal struggles.
That was quick, dog.
Come on, bro. Then we
Yeah.
got to dive in on the whole like state of hip hop with you right now. We got to figure out what DB likes and don't like. There you go.
Yeah, man. Damn.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah,
Man,
bro.
that's crazy, dog.
Time went quick, right?
Yeah, damn sure did. He looked tired, Zach.
Hey,
Hey, man, listen.
You see,
listen,
right?
If y'all don't know, I'm a super early person. I wake up every day like 4 a.m, man.
Man, while you getting up, I'm still moving and shaking.
yeah.
I wake up that time every single day, and
Damn.
like this whole weekend, my girl has some friends that came from Miami, so I ain't even sleeping, bro. So I've
You
been going
drive
to bed
nice
late.
exclusively?
Exclusively.
That's the best though for truck drivers, less traffic,
Yeah.
everything like
But
that.
man,
It's hard to drive in the dark.
Morning,
Yeah,
ooh, that traffic and the kids and all that
School buses and
and
shit,
shit, man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, damn.
Working at night.
Who your celebrity crush?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could get into that.
Look. Look at Zach trying to think. Look.
because bro, I'm not a TV person. I'm not a celebrity person.
Man,
That's
ain't no way.
perfect. That's
Everybody
perfect.
got a
Because I
celebrity
am.
crush.
So we can get into it. This is a perfect way to close
I'm
it
being
out.
so serious, bro. I never grew up like fiending over somebody. Never in my life.
Ain't nobody fiending. It's a little.
Oh, well, you know what I mean?
Who's the one that
Not even still.
who has the most likes on your Instagram?
Oh damn!
That's funny.
But to be honest, I don't even follow like big people. I don't follow them.
Zach,
I'll be
it's
so
okay, bro. You can have a celebrity
Bro,
crush,
I'm being
bro.
so serious.
Everybody got one.
His
I'm being-
girl,
I'm being-
Jack's
I'm being-
girl, listens to the pod.
Not even that, bro. My girl wouldn't care. My girl got celebrity crushes. Not even that.
Where it's
just that
okay?
I don't even be following.
Yeah.
I don't follow celebrities, bro, on my social medias. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I think the only celebrity I follow is like maybe Joe Rogan. Actually, no, I don't even follow Joe Rogan. I follow him on Facebook.
Man,
All right.
don't say that after we ask the crush question. You
Yeah.
talking about Joe
Nah.
Rogan. You
I got Mila Kunis. Zach got Joe Rogan. What's your crush, bro?
Selena, man.
Selena Gomez,
Nah, the singer.
the Puerto Rican singer.
Nah, she Mexican.
She's Mexican. She's not Puerto Rican.
I'm trying to think of one though.
Selena. Ah, that's the one for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
That's it, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Yeah, for me, it's always like I like light skin, dark hair for some reason.
I'm trying to
Acts
think of one.
differently. Selena, that's an all time right there.
Peep Zach, why you going, dog? Quiet in the mud.
I'm thinking so hard right now, bro. I'm trying to run through my head.
Yo, you might as well rock with Joe Rogan, bro.
Crazy.
That's the one,
I'm trying
bro.
to think though. I'm really trying to think of one.
That's funny.
Celebrity crush. Oh no, man. To be
Or you
honest.
can say Beyonce, like, you know what I mean? That's a good one, yeah. See, look, that's funny as hell.
Nah, but seriously though, I don't really have one. I'll have to think about it. I'll get back to y'all next week on something with that for real.
Yeah.
You can hold me accountable because I really don't even think about it like that.
Stay tuned for next week. You're gonna find
Yeah,
out
man.
Zach's celebrity crush is
Yeah.
not Joe Rogan.
I'm tuning in,
That's
too.
Yeah, that's funny. But it's crazy because I'm not really like I don't really trip over celebrities. I don't really even like
I mean,
follow them.
I mean,
to be honest,
yeah, I
with
feel
you,
you.
you could probably put 95% of the celebrities in front of me
You
that
crazy
exist in
as
this
hell.
world,
You
and
crazy.
I couldn't even tell you who was who. I wouldn't even recognize them.
I thought you talking about crushing them.
No. Of course, a lot of them look good. I'm not gonna front with that, but you know what I mean. But like, I don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know who they are because like I hear names and I don't even know what they look like, bro.
That is one thing that we will never know because there's definitely a lot of people you see on Instagram or something, and then you meet them in person, and you're
It's
like,
like,
whoa.
And on top of that,
Catfish shit.
I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. Like, So it's different for me.
I can feel you on that. I'll probably say the only thing I watch live is like the Rams and like sports shit. But outside of that, like series and shit and like TV shows and even sports shows, I kind of watch that when I like drive at night and shit. You see what I'm saying?
I got one. And this is kind of a relevant topic. So has anybody watched Squid Games?
Oh, I just finished that shit a couple days ago.
I'm not finished.
What
with it.
episode are
like
you?
6.
6? All right. So
I've been watching that shit for like a month. That's tells
cool.
you like how I watch TV, bro.
Because this question applies to it. So, like, all right, real quick, we'll run through it. If you could do those games for, let's call it the same amount of money, what was it, like $40 billion?
That shit was some bread.
Or something like that. But
Right?
but honestly though, it was like 40-something billion won. I did the math. It's only like $3 million US.
Man, they gassed it.
Of course, Zach is going through the conversion rate.
I did that shit, bro. I did that shit. I was like, yo, damn, how much money is that in US dollars? I'm like,
Yo, throughout the episode, they've been talking about like, yo, I need like 1,000 won and this and that. I'm like, damn, that's expensive for like just that.
that's
And
why it's because it's some Korean.
So
currency.
let's call it 10 million. Would you do those games for $10 million
Killing motherfuckers.
or risk?
Hell no, I ain't dying for 10 million.
There was a point in each of the season there's a point in the season when each of the characters were able to go back to their own life, right, and choose to live their life
Or come back. Yeah.
And in my mind, in this situation, it's more so: would you rather do it now with your life, make whatever money you're trying to make, or would you risk doing the Squid Games for $10 million?
I would live my life. I wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the first person get shot, my ass ain't coming back.
Red light.
I don't mind that. You know what I mean? I don't mind that.
As soon as somebody gets shot, that's a red flag for me. I'm out.
I don't mind that, but I'll probably say let me live my life.
The money ain't worth it.
You know what I mean?
I make 10 million in my life. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
It's the point. They like in that show. They definitely picked all the people that were in debt.
Of course.
They picked people that were going through bad spots in their life. So it is a good point to like
That is
make
true.
sure that you don't have. That's not a hard decision.
All right, let me ask this quick question. I was with my barbers talking about this. Y'all don't think? Have you ever saw the movie Saw?
Yeah.
Y'all don't think that they ain't the same?
They pretty
You see what
damn
I'm
close,
saying?
bro.
But wasn't the Saw people?
That's what I felt like it was
You see
like
what I'm
more of
saying?
a PG version, right? But it was still gory as fuck.
Yeah.
But it was more of like a game than it was like Saw started off you're in pain. Like it started off your tongue is hooked to some shit.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
It was actually on steroids actually.
But wasn't
Damn, that's
honestly,
like
I don't
this-
remember because it's so old. But how were the people for Saul chosen? Were they like bad people to society,
taking things for granted.
taking things for granted?
They were all connected one way or another.
Yeah, taking
Yeah.
things for granted. All right, like say for example, like all right, I have a daughter, right? And you're the babysitter, and you're his boss. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not spending time with my daughter because I'm doing other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I would get locked up in a room or something with pictures of my daughter, and they were saying you got to get out, and I'm all chained up to like hooks and shit. And they saying you either get out in 10 minutes or your daughter's gonna be taken by this, that, and the third. And saying the next room you're the babysitter, and say you got like a drug addiction, and then you'll be in a room this, that, and the third, and then say if we all get out and we all. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know you because you're the babysitter, and I know you because you're his boss. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
but you see what I'm saying? I was trying to argue with them, like, yo,
No.
it's the same shit to me.
Saw
To me, it's the same shit.
There's a similar sense to it, but I think it's a little bit different.
Saw is better than Squid Game.
I think so.
And I will also say that because like the way they made what's the bad guy in Saw, the main bad guy? Jigsaw. The way he puts them together and the way like their stories intertwine, it was great writing.
But
The
but you
one
know-
thing though that I will give Squid Games is they found a way to make it games that everybody has played. Minus like the Asian games, right?
Yeah.
So like if there was an American version of that show, it would have been Tag, Red Light, Green Light.
Yeah.
It would have been like more American games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hide
Like
and seek.
they had like the honeycomb one. That's like, fam, that's definitely Korean or whatever it was. But I will give them those props where they're like, oh, we could get the masses a little better. Like, let's do games that everybody played. Versus Saw was like you're in a shitty situation.
But you know what though? Like I feel like there's so much more to Squid Games than what meets the eye because like I just finished. You guys both seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, so spoiler alert, if you guys are listening, you might want to skip a little bit forward, but I just seen the episode where the old man got killed
Yeah.
at the marbles, right? And well, I guess maybe he didn't fucking die. Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Thank you guys. But
No, he's
anyways-
dead. He's dead.
But anyways, I saw the episode where he just died with the marble. That's where we ended it. But
Great story writing.
but it was crazy though because of the fact that like the whole way he was walking, he was like, "Oh, this is my house." Out of everybody there, why would they choose his house? Why the fuck was his house in there to the T?
As soon as you finish the series, you gotta go into all the conspiracies in it.
But
all
you
the
get what I'm saying,
theories.
though?
All the theories.
There's so much. It's so much more deeper than that. And I feel like
it
Saul
is.
wasn't that deep. Even though Saul had like the circle of like how they were all tied.
Yeah.
But there's so much deeper about the whole entire thing, and you don't even and like as you get on more, you're kind of like, whoa, what's going on? And so I feel like it's like it has like its own mind fuck to it.
Man.
But imagine Saw had a series,
Saul did have a series.
No, a
different-
series of movies.
Yeah, that's true.
right? Like imagine Lord of the Rings. I'm a nerd. Had a series.
Yeah.
Imagine Harry Potter, even though that was a fucking series.
Yeah.
But like imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that gives you more chance to like get deep into shit. Like these days, I think as content like consumers, we are lucky that we got series. There's a lot of series out right now that would have been movies back in the day.
True.
But now they're like,
True.
nah, let's spread that
True.
hoe. You know?
True. And two things, my bad. Back to Saw real quick. I will say I stopped after I think movie 3 was Saw.
Yeah.
That's just
Started getting corny.
Yeah, started getting mad corny.
Yeah.
But the series real quick.
I think I stopped at 4.
Y'all watch You?
What is
Nah,
that?
I heard about
Oh,
it. I heard
man.
about it. I heard it was great too, but I haven't seen it.
Bro.
What is you?
Get some time on Netflix. You. Just call You.
YOU.
YOU?
Yeah.
Y-O-U.
Okay, put us on. All right,
Yo,
bet.
it's
You.
like that, bro.
It's good?
It's like
How many
that.
seasons?
3.
3 seasons, so it's
Three.
legit.
It's legit, dog.
Yeah.
It's like that. Man.
Okay.
I fuck with it.
Really? You. Okay. Yo. You need to listen to that song.
Yeah.
Facts.
I fuck with it.
Yo, we didn't announce who the winner was for the end. Listening to the end last time for the thing.
Oh.
But since we're at the end, we might as well.
Did
drop
you see it either?
Who's the winner?
Yeah.
Did you see the DM? So like last episode, and we might do it.
We never even done it before.
Yeah.
But like last episode, we were like, yo, if you listen all the way through to the end,
It was like right now, like
Yeah,
at
like-
the end of the
yeah.
we
podcast.
were like, yo, just DM us saying we chose a random word. It was watermelon. DM us saying watermelon, and you're gonna get we'll choose like a winner.
Justin
Yeah.
Richmond. Justin Richmond.
And that was crazy because I didn't even know he was listening like that.
I didn't know he was listening to us either.
See?
Out of nowhere, he slid in our DMs like, yo, watermelon.
LOL. He said watermelon.
That's
LOL.
funny as shit.
And I was like, damn, okay.
It's a good way to see who's listening because sometimes
Facts.
we put hours of content out. It's a different game, right? Like you got
Yeah,
songs you
yeah.
putting out, and then we got like fucking. It seems like a movie
And-
almost,
and
like
the
an
crazy
hour and a
part
half.
is like, obviously they're different, but like songs, I feel like it's easy to get somebody like, oh, listen to my song. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Listen, 3-4 minutes, maybe 2.5, 5 minutes. Oh, come listen to my podcast. It's an hour each episode minimum. What's up?
Different.
It's different.
But that's why
man.
when we
It's
see a
different.
view, we don't see it as a view. Sometimes that's why he said like shout out to the people to the last episode that listen
yeah,
all the way through, and it's like that makes a difference because it's
Yeah.
like
And it's crazy because like our view rate on like the media side and like how many views we get in the media side and like how much like how long they listen to average is so much different than like what we see on YouTube.
Yeah.
this
So
one's
much
an
so
hour and a half though. So if we're ever gonna do it again, we're gonna do it this episode. Honeycomb,
Honeycomb.
honeycomb. Hit the DMs.
But yeah, but I feel like we gotta like add a couple more minutes because you know what? Since
That's
the last
long.
episode, they might skip a little bit closer.
Yo, shout out to you, bro. If it wasn't for fucking Santi, Thiago.productions or whatever that helped y'all, he did a 2-hour and it was like 15-minute pod. You would have been the longest podcast that we had.
Oh shit! Damn, Tiago. Listen, see, man, I can
Yeah,
keep
yo,
going,
and
but I ain't
seriously-
wanna. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
And seriously though, bro, like you were talking about like the whole therapy stuff like that. I was gonna talk to you, but I highly recommend going to listen to the episode with him, bro.
Who? Tiago.
Yeah, listen to that one, bro, because Thiago. I don't know-
That's what made me hit y'all.
Yeah.
Did you actually watch the whole thing or
I,
no?
I watched a little bit of it. I watched a little
Watch
bit
it,
of
man, because
It's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot. It's
too
a
loud.
lot. But as you get towards the end, it gets a lot deeper and like a lot more nuggets. But that he got some shit because I was going through some anxiety problems, bro.
Man, listen,
And
dog.
that man, like I never experienced anxiety in my life, and I didn't know how powerful anxiety was. And that shit put me in a hospital, bro, because I was
Word.
seriously thinking I was dying, bro, like no cap. And come to find out, it was like a lot of anxiety issues. And this man guided me out of it, bro. No cap. Like he guided me out of it. I learned how to get a hold of my shit. and control it. And like, it was crazy. But me just sitting down and talking, this from my haircuts, bro. Sitting down talking about my haircuts, he would call me on my phone, be like, yo, how you doing, bro? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, dog.
And
like,
he put me onto some books like that, help guide me. But like, no cap, man, like it.
See, now that I like motherfuckers like that, man. Like just with me, I reach out to say, yo, Cruz, yo, Zach, y'all good? Like shit like that, man. Like I'm big on shit like that because you never know what anybody going through, dog. You never know, bro.
And that's low key.
Never know, man.
Because you touched on one, going to a therapist, right? Like, I feel like that therapist could have given us, like, that therapist read all of Santi's, like, all the books. So, like,
Probably.
one way of going through it is going to a therapist. Another way, which is not as controlled, is like your own way. If you have to, if you're not comfortable going to a therapist, is reading these books and getting that spiritual learning and stuff like that. And sometimes that gives you those same lessons that a therapist is trying to convey.
The cool thing I think that is cool about like going through it yourself is that you learn. I'm not gonna say you know everything that a therapist knows, but you learn what the therapist is learning, and you learn to be able to catch on to those key triggers. So like, for example, you're able to read other people like your therapist is able to read you. And if you are able to catch those key factors and those key traits, you're able to catch that within yourself, and you're able to be able to control it better because you're like, okay, this is what's going to start happening because I'm thinking this is what's going to start happening like this. And you're able to grab it, be like, okay, this is just what's going on. Let me put that shit back where it needs to go and not let that shit come out where it needs to not need to be. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I think it's good to like, I think it's great to be able to have a therapist too, but it also like, I don't think it's going to hurt you or render you from also learning the things too. You know
it's kind of like some people don't like to be told some things. They like to do it themselves. Some people like to be told some things. And it's not necessarily just boils down to that.
Yeah.
But it does resonate different if you try to figure out yourself.
Facts.
But I would also say, to add on to that, Santi or neither of us have ever went to a therapist. So what would that do? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know.
Well, you don't know. I mean, maybe Santi did go to a therapist. Who knows?
Maybe.
We never know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And I do want to touch on this. Like, I mean, whoever want to go, do your thing, man. It don't hurt to try it. I'm not trying to promote it, but don't feel like you're too good for it, man. Because that like you said, like he helped you out with the anxiety thing, man. Like, imagine if he didn't.
No, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
it was crazy how powerful it was, man.
Not everybody got friends like that.
True, man. And like I said, we could be here all day to tell you to really dive deep with me. Like, a lot of people like, yo, you been through some shit. I ain't never smoked a day in my life, dog.
Really?
Day in my life.
That's
man.
funny. First thing you walk in, yo, you smoke?
I mean, word, bro. I ain't never smoked a day in my life, and I've been around it, sold it, did everything but smoke, bro.
Really?
Yeah. And as far as drinking too, like, I don't drink like that. Like I was telling you earlier, eat sweet shit. That's it.
Yeah.
And I maybe drink once, not even exaggerating, once every 3 months or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, and that's wine and wine coolers. Like,
right.
Because that's not where I cope. I cope with basketball and music. You see what I'm saying? So that and I like getting taxed.
Yo, that's great, bro.
I mean?
You controlling your vices.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what I was telling the therapist. He's like, you ain't never I ain't never smoked a day in my life, dog. Like, for what?
He's like, yo, get out of here. I got more important people.
Like, it's like for what? Like, that's wasted energy.
1000%.
And wasted money. You see what I'm saying? What triggers me is somebody with a loud mouth and that's ignorant, and we drinking, and me and you drinking, you got a loud mouth. Like, oh, I'm about to go knock Zach out. Why? Because that triggers me. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to. Like. And
then when I was going through my anxiety stuff, my mom was like, "Oh, you should start smoking weed or eating edibles." My mom told me that. My mom was telling me, I was like, "Oh, you should start smoking weed or eating edibles, so that like it helps with anxiety." Because she has a friend that has like severe anxiety, and she has to like eat edibles and like and like she's prescribed marijuana or something for that. And my mom was like, "Oh, you should go see a doctor and get it prescribed." I'm like, "Ma, nah," because that's me coping. That's me trying to take something for me to be able to better myself. If I have to rely on a substance to make myself in the right mind where I need to be, then that's not good. That's not where I want to be. I want to be able to control myself.
Absolutely.
I don't need to have something else. And I told my mom that. My mom was like, okay, I can respect that. I'm like, I don't need to deal with that stuff. If I got anxiety, that's something I got to work out with myself. I can't fall back on marijuana. I can't fall back on any type of substance, anything else. I need to fall back on myself to be able to get that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Now, what if you don't got it? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're relying on that so much.
1000%. Yep.
So, and that's how people be ODing and getting crazy and.
Yep.
That's the main source of it.
And that's when motherfuckers try new things. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't got no weed on you, no edibles, no liquor, someone like, yo, I got this fresh,
some heroin or whatever it is.
Yeah, try it out. Then you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, y'all want to add anything else?
Nah, I mean that's all I got.
Yo, thanks for coming through, bro.
Man,
this
no
was
doubt.
dope as fuck,
I'm
bro.
here, man.
Big facts.
I ain't gonna listen to him because he probably told Tiago that.
What? Nah, bro, nah, man, for real. Like we did our first like 10 episodes, 11 episodes. Nobody. Then we kind of had a guest here and there. Santi was on episode 24. This is what episode? It's like 9, 29,
28, 29, something like that.
Bro.
I know we in that ballpark.
Thank you, bro.
Man,
Thank you.
nah,
This was
ain't
you
not-
can
man.
pod, bro. You're a potter, man.
Yeah.
Man, word.
It's in you, bro.
Pod, that's
This shit was easy, bro. This
Yeah,
was
definitely, and it would be dope to have you back on sometime too.
Man, I'm
Hell
here, man.
yeah.
I'm here.
It was
man.
good. It was a good convo.
Ain't nothing but a call or text, man.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
There you go. But
We can even talk about sports all day. We can anything, man.
I'll sit home for that one.
Movies,
hey,
bro.
when it's me by myself, I'll be like, yo, DB, can you pull up? Because
Yeah, bro.
it's
I'm
playoffs
here.
right now.
I'm here, man. We can talk about real estate, dog.
There you
Yeah.
What's on the market? Why
There you go.
the prices so high? Is it because Tom Brady here? Answer me that. For
In
real.
Tampa?
That's what it
the
is?
view in Tampa.
Is
Why?
that what it is?
How about Orlando? Orlando's going up right now, too, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's nationwide, but to be honest with you, man, it's just everybody moving to Florida in such crazy numbers right now. So the Florida market is ridiculous.
Florida market is going crazy.
Yeah,
right now.
bro, it's crazy. Everybody wants to be here. We're one of the very few states that are open that aren't mandating things.
Yeah, that's true.
And people want to work, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
job offers over here.
Yeah, 'cause
Jobs are paying higher than ever over here.
Shit, yeah,
Or-
shit open,
And then a lot of people also, one of the biggest things I've noticed is that a lot of I would say like older people like in their 40s for that, they're like their whole life they've always been like, oh, I want to live in Florida, or I want to live in Florida. You know, they come here for vacation every year, and then COVID made them come to the realization that shit, life is short, and we could die at any moment. Let's go live out our dream. We've been talking for 10 years to go live in Florida. Why don't we go do that right now? It's just a mixture of everything, and everybody's drawn to Florida in so many ways right now, and it's just making it bad.
Yeah,
It's getting crazy here, man.
And 50-50, right? Like, I feel like COVID, there's not more of a fucking topic that's more 50-50 besides the president.
Yeah.
And I feel like 50-50 doesn't sound like a lot, but then you realize how big 50-50 is in America when once, right? So if the whole country is 50-50 on, yo, you should be super mask, wear, vaccine, everything, right? And there's only 2 states that are like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then 50% of the population are, if not coming,
Drawing. And the crazy
thinking
part
about
is-
it. Like,
And
damn, if I come to Florida, I don't gotta wear a mask.
the
or I
crazy
don't
part about
need
that though
it.
is that we have the 50% of people that want to come to those 2 states, but then we have even the other 50 that are like, always want to live in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather. I want to
Exactly.
retire there. All
Exactly.
that,
So
man.
so it's not even like a political agenda, because I've seen a lot of people that when I meet people, especially with the current things, I know who I can tell pretty much the political stance as soon as I meet them, just because of what's
Yeah.
currently going on. I always wear a mask because like that's just like what it is. And as soon as I pull up to the crib, I know people got the big old trucks with like flags out front. I already know. They already know what's up.
man.
I pull up, they got a little Prius, and you walk inside there wearing 5 masks, and they have a gown on with the little slippers on their feet.
Yeah.
I know what's up. You know what I mean? Like so.
Bro, it's not even politics. I feel like it's like,
The market,
bro, when you
no.
go to
The
some of
market's
these
not
other
political.
cities, like you visited New Jersey and New York, right? It's way different,
Definitely different, dog.
right?
Definitely
Like
different,
when you
man.
see that, it's like some people just want their businesses to live, so they gotta come to Florida. It's not. It's like, yeah, I fuck with homie, but like, I can't even live out here right now because it's not even allowing me to do what I need to do. So it's
Yeah.
rough, and vice versa. There's some people getting the fuck out of Florida, not as much, but saying like, these people are crazy. Like I need to get, like I need remote, I need this, I need that. So
That facts.
it's weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, then we can
Yo,
go
we
ahead and
touched
wrap
on
up.
everything.
Yeah,
Facts.
man.
My
Right.
dog.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys for listening, especially if you guys listen to the end. Big facts. Applause to you guys. You guys are great. Thank you guys for coming back every single week and listening to us. But that's pretty much it. So y'all want to add anything?
That's it, bro. Thanks for listening.
Man,
Follow,
I
share.
appreciate y'all, man. Follow, man. Pocket watch, baby.
Yeah.
Facts.
Y'all mean pocket watch.
Follow,
Yeah,
listen
man.
to official DB. I'm gonna let his whole song play for the outro, just so y'all can listen to the whole thing if y'all want to listen to it, and then y'all can go mess with him. All right, guys, take it easy.
Yep.
Pocket watch out.
I'm showing up a lady's love. Let the sparks fly. Electrocute a disconnect. Disconnecting plugs, eyes leaking. I can be your water plug. Give me hugs, stand up, nigga. Think I fell in love. Heartbroken, hating how you show me love. To infinity, never mind, never had a buzz. It's been like years, struggles like the light tears. Thought of losing me, it's something that you might fear. I think I'm dreaming, bite man. Woke up feeling psychic. I know you feeling good for jumping on this right dick. Pussy still like Wata, pop up on your tie-dye. Dick on eyebrows, give your ass a cock-eye. Don't burn the right house, no disrespect to left eye. Eyes ain't looking straight, I'm looking how I dot mine, no lie. You the one I can't ignore. Seeing you, I just want more. Baby, you make my world stop. I think we can do a lot. You been coming early lately, lady. Sorry about the flowers on the bed, oopsie daisy. 5 for something, nothing crazy. KB, elephant trunk, cause my dick look about 8 feet. Forget negative energy, backpedal our resume. Not settle for secondary, first thoughts to second me. Gain seconds from memory, gain seconds from memory. Gain seconds from memory, gain seconds from memory. Listen, you my capital, lowercase, I'm connatural. Casual in the streets, backstabs and back avenues. Scared of bad attitude, ignorance when the challenge you challenge to change the champ. I'm a champion when I'm around my boo. Clean as Chevy Malibu, vision color is powder blue. Looking in the sky, grab clouds, haters grounding you. Careful who you chatter to, shit shangles and shallow moons. You know it's only us when our shadows don't even shadow you. Sober minds equivalent to a pound of booze. Beat around the bush, jump circles to get around the clues. I can butter you up, I see your smiles proof. Prove me that I'm wrong, you smiling in a sour mood. Can you feel that? You're the one I can't ignore. Never be my lady winner. Can you forever? Seeing you, I just want more. Never be my lady winner. Can you forever? Baby, you make my world stop.